All right, good morning everybody. Been getting a lot of questions on the ThunderMax about the AutoMap feature. The AutoMap feature is when the bike has learned information about your motorcycle over a period of time when you've been riding it. So AutoMap basically will write what it's learned to a permanent location within the ThunderMax. It's good to do this a couple times a year, once a year, whenever you feel like doing it. I haven't done it on this one in a while. There's probably not a lot that's been changed on it because this map's been in here for a long time. But we'll look for some things on it and see if we can find some little green cookies that it's made changes on, and we'll do an auto map and show you how to do it, and that way you can do it on your own. All right, hang in there. Okay, first thing you need to do is locate your ThunderMax, and I'm sure if you have a ThunderMax, you're going to know where it's at. It's either going to be underneath the seat. Some models it's on rear brake side. The new bikes, it's going to be on the shifter side. But for the majority of the bikes, it'll be underneath the seat. This is your data port. Usually there's a little rubber cover with a little spring tab that goes on top of it to keep it in place. Just loosen it, move that over, and plug in your data port, just like that. Okay, the very next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and just turn your bike's ignition on. Okay, that will link it up. You'll get a key on detection, little window there, and it'll go ahead and link up. Then the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go up here to map editing and read module maps and settings. A new document will be created, that's fine. So now it's pulling information from the motorcycle to the computer. It's very important. You got to pull the information from the motorcycle, put it on your computer so you can read it. You can see what it's been doing. Okay, now that it's finished, the easiest way I've found to see if it's learned anything is to go to the rear cylinder, fuel, and then just pick an RPM range and then click your down arrow and just go through the maps and look for any green. There's some. See the green cookies? There's some that it's learned. That's at the 1500 RPM range. There's some a little bit more. There's not much that it's learned since the last time I did this, but there is some. Okay, so we know that it's learned a little bit. So what do? We go up here to map editing, and then we simply click the auto map, which says write learned fuel adjustments. Okay, so auto map, and then read module, perform auto map, and write module. It says recommended. That's all you gotta do. Just press the OK button.
It's science.
Now what it's doing is it's again pulling information back out of the bike. This is the way it does it. I know it's repetitive, but this is how it works. It's reading a fresh map out of the bike, then it's going to manipulate the information, make it permanent, and then send it back to the bike. I want you to notice, I'm going to move this screen a little bit. I want you to notice these little green cookies. I call them green cookies. Now, when this thing is done, there'll no longer be any green cookies in there. That's because all this is now a permanent map. Okay. Notice how everything is now red. There's a little bit of yellow right there telling you that that was a learned point, but is now red, which is permanent. All right. So there you have it. So at this point, what you want to do is go ahead, turn your bike off. You can put the cable away because it's done. Be sure and put your rubber cap over top of it and the little spring on top to keep the cap in place. You can put your seat back. All right, there you go. And then You can go ahead and make sure it fires up. It will, but I always like to do that. So that's pretty much it on the ThunderMax AutoMap feature. It's good to do it, again, I repeat myself, but it's good to do it a couple times a year, at least once a year. You won't notice any difference in the way the bike performs. It just keeps your map up to date in case something were to happen. You know, you can store the map as a data file on your computer. So there you go. Well, I sure appreciate you guys watching. I'm Steve Carr. I'll talk to you later. So, as usual, I really appreciate you watching. If you like what I do, hit the subscribe button. If you don't, thanks for watching anyway, because I know you got this far in the video. So, I'm Steve Carr, and I'll talk to you later.